Hello, my fellow pilots. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Ostranauts, episode 22, Out of Debt. Now, I think, technically speaking, I would still be able to sell my other ship, even though it's not licensed. I would just like to put the finishing touches on it anyway, as like a... because you guys voted for it. You voted for me to pressurize it. I'm going to pressurize it. So, we want... That's a hardened antenna. I mean, it's not too expensive, it's only 5K. So I guess I'll buy it. But that's like a really nice one. It's better than even the one we have. So I'll have to repair that. Oh, she doesn't have any money. Yeah. Hobo. Yes, that's my turn. Alright, so there it is. Where'd you put it, friend? Oh, it's probably got transferred onto my barter zone. Because I didn't have room. Yeah, it's right here. Alright, repairing it. Costs 2 aluminum, 2 carbon fiber, a motor, 4 electrical, and 4 mechanical. Do I have that? I am missing a no, I had a motor. Yeah, I had everything. So it's getting repaired. I could install it here and uninstall the other one. The thing is, like, I don't really care. It's better, but like not so better that I would be envious of it. Because it's common. It just happens to be more durable. But if I wanted one, I could easily just buy one and do the same repair that I just did. Alright. Then I wanted the O2 sensor. And CO2 O2 and N2 sensors. I don't really care about CO2. I haven't needed to, like, CO2 scrub anything. There's no real point in CO2 sensors unless your CO2 values get too high, which, given how often we bleed air to space, the CO2 eventually gets you get rid of. I probably have to go to sundries for this. So let's go over to the sundries. Also, the other problem is I'm not sure I can hold the antenna if I want to ferry back, so I'm probably going to have to drive back. That just occurred to me. I also don't have I do have a thermostat installed on the ship, but I don't have a heater. I guess I'll get a heater. Buy a heater too. But we can buy a busted up heater. Because well, I don't know, 8K for anyone, I'll do it. So, we wanted the sensors. Or I forget. Where are the sensors? Who the hell sells these? Do we have to go find one in the wild? Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. It's not at it wasn't at the scrap, and it wasn't at the supplies, and it's not at the sundries? Alright, fine, whatever. I'll buy a heater and send it to the Matt barter zone. So they have a pressure alarm. But yeah, I don't see the... I don't see it here. I'll just double check. Oh, what? I didn't send it to the barter zone. I'm freaking holding it. Game, please. That's not sending to the barter zone. That's haha, carry it through the tram. Enjoy your herniated lumbar. I'm glad that's not a thing. Or I'd get it in a heartbeat. Alright, so there's my heater. There's already a cooler installed. We might as well fill up fuel and power, although I wasn't low. We have docking fees. Alright, let's recheck the scrap. Did I miss it somehow? It just might be not in stock. I mean, it could just be that simple. And it's definitely not here. I did not see... Oh, no. Well, there's the CO2 pressure alarm, but there's not the O2 or N2 pressure alarms. So, not at the crap vendor. I did just look for pants. There's no pants for me here, so I'm pantsless. Air pump, canisters, mini battery. No, they don't have it. So if we want it, we'll have to go get one from the wild because they're not in stock. Oh, you know what? It's possible that the fence has one. I'll check because that's the last vendor I didn't check. The chances of it are really low, but like they're not zero technically. So, do you want me to put pants on? Too bad. How else are people going to envy me? Can't even say that with a straight face. Do you not want to trade with me because I don't have pants on? No, there they go. Okay. No surprise, she didn't have it. She does have a really nice RCS intake, but not for that price. The licensed vendor doesn't sell you anything. It's only for buying. Or the other way. They don't sell you... Yeah, it's only for selling too. Never buying. They'll never, ever, ever have anything for sale. By design. They're just a wholesaler. Or a buyer or whatever. And there's nothing in the commercial district, so... If I want one, I would have to either wait for the crap vendor to have different offerings, and that's going to be hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, so forget that. Or to find it in the wild. Which I guess we do? Do we do? Should I just sell my ship? Yes, no, make it nice. If it's any help to like force me to make it nice, it's probably going to be the last thing I do this stream. So if you really, 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 really run it, okay. This is a courier. I forget what conditions it's in. I wish I could get its ship rating. But a courier is a rather large ship. So I'm gonna turn and burn towards it and start to work on make it nice. To see if I can't get the sensors from this thing. Because the sensors aren't rare. Every ship has every ship that has ever had atmospherics has sensors. Right? Like, because you can't really have atmospherics without knowing what atmosphere you're putting into a ship. So I will go look for it. She finished the antenna. You know what? As we are in transit, I will take the better antenna, like Fingfei said. Pick up and install. How fast am I flinging myself to the other ship, though? I want to make sure I don't install the antenna at the cost of my 6 minutes. Okay, I'll keep an eye on that. So I'm not going to pull for this. I'm already trying to make it nice. Okay, it's been maybe 1.5 minutes. Yeah, I'm fine. So the other antenna, if you're wondering, is mostly for going from planet to planet, as it is going to be tougher for micrometeorite impacts. That's what it's for, so that it doesn't get smashed up. Oh, I panicked. We're not within 5 yeah, there we go. If I don't end up finding the parts here, I'ma just sell. I'll install the antenna and just sell. Oops, sorry. I hope you were seated. We're coming in a little hot. I didn't throw her to her feet. I was a little gentle, but it's better than crashing, I think. So this is the last attempt at sensors to fix up the new ship with this courier. I picked a courier because couriers are rather large ships, and they're more likely to have parts. She is not going to be allowed to open airlocks or disembark, because I don't need 2 people coming out here. This looks a little wrecked, but it should still have sensors, and possibly even lights. It's not wrecked enough that it wouldn't, I don't think. Famous last words. Oh my god. Game. Please. A lot of conduit. No, it does not have any. I haven't, yeah, did I search it all? Yeah, it's mostly a debris field out back. It could be in containers. I highly doubt it, but I'll look through a few. Yeah, no. That's food, though. Food that I had left. I'll just double check that I didn't overlook it. Pump, battery, floor, conduit, transponder, conduit wall, posters. Yeah, it'd be lit up if there was sensors. There are none. Shucks. How far am I from the... Because one place I know for sure would have sensors is the Lugs yacht. If I'm not too ridiculously far from the Lux yacht, I'm not against getting Lux yacht parts. What was that called? That was the... I don't see it. Must be on the other side of the planet. Voice in the back of your head? That's right, that's right. It's on the other side of the planet or something. I will try one massive mega gamble and go to an unknown POI as a last-ditch effort to try to fulfill your guys' voted wish of fixing it all the way the hell up. And if this doesn't work, a man's need to sleep. So, you know, this is me going above and beyond the call. Hours past the Call of Duty. Because if I had a perfect memory, which, you know, I don't, I would have remembered that the Nihilanth, or whatever this ship is called, did not have sensors. It was busted to hell. And I chose it. So, here's the gamble. We'll burn fast. 3, let's go all the way up to 5. Make it a short trip. I've got RCS fuel to spare. What do you guys think? If I ran a prediction, what would you say? Am I going to find it on this, whatever the hell this is, or am I going to be mightily disappointed? This is the E38N. Oh, God. Dang it. The docking computer broke. It's one of the reasons why you shouldn't come in too hot, because when that happens, you can either try to decelerate blind and abort docking, or reconnect, and you can only reconnect if you ain't flying at it like a banshee out of hell. Better safe than sorry, I think. Oh, this is a small ship. Yeah, D00 small, the Twin Funk. I knew it was a small ship when I couldn't dock with it at like 70 meters out. Yeah, this thing sucks. Sucks vacuum. This is an escape pod. This is not even a ship, dude. This is someone's golden parachute out of a bigger ship. With free hydrocodone, so, you know, gift horse mouth. But yeah, they ain't nothing here. Smaller than my starter, but airtight. My starter was worse than that. Hard to believe, I know, but... yeah, my starter ship was somehow worse than that. Because that at least had an airtight airlock. I feel bad. I'm doing one more. I'm doing it. It's triangulated so that I'm at least headed in roughly the right direction to get to my, the ship I want to sell. Just one more turn. Man, that was super disappointing. Alright, where was I going? I was going here. Singo Muse, I don't think had... I think it was... its hull was pretty good, but I don't think it had intact sensors. Because I didn't see a lot of... it didn't have like a lot of heating and other atmospherics on board. I'm gonna come flying at this thing at whatever 400 meters per second is. How fast is that in miles per hour to put it in freedom units for me? I mean, it's like almost half a kilometer a second. Or it's a kilometer every 2 seconds. So yeah, that thing's flying. Is this a hidden gem old game or a new one? New one. Which is nice, because it's being regularly updated. Very happy that it's newer. Even if it looks old. Alright, 30 kilometers out. Maybe at 15 I'll start to slow down again. Megan Brewer gestures at Rhadamant. They look like they want a banner. You just want a banner about a sports team. I am docking with a ship at like hundreds of meters per second. Can you just... It can wait, girl. I appreciate your flirting, but let's not die in the process. Okay? 018W. Are you the last... Oh! You piece of junk docking computer! I'ma slap you hard. 1,200 feet per second? What is that in miles an hour? That is, a mile every 5 seconds? Roughly? Wait, what the hell? Did you just jump out of the ship? Why am I hearing gas vent noises? Megan, what are you doing? I wouldn't banter with you out of a sports team, so you're just, like, yeeting? Get back in the ship, girl! Crew is dumb. I almost want to pull the stop and figure out if she's still on the ship. 800 miles an hour? Okay. Yeah, I was hurtling to this thing. That is not an impact you casually survive. Oh, we docked very far away. This is a big old ship, Titan Max. Oh, and she's still on the ship. That's good. I thought she had left, given the sounds I was hearing. All right, that's food. That's not how to do that. I'm gonna drop my garbage. Well, that's truly garbage. I'm gonna drop all of my spare supplies. So I have space to pick up stuff, because I think this is a big ship. Yeah, it's a real big ship. It's got fusion and everything. It's got PDF. It probably has dead bodies. Nice. I mean, not about the dead... Okay. Yeah. Too late to... Oh, I need a helmet. Yeah. Alright, let's walk back on my ship. Catch my breath. Helmet on. Alright, let's try this again. So. Yep, dead body. Sorry, Micah. Oh, man, you're only 18? Dude. Rough. Frickin' rough. Something's still smoldering over there. Holy hell. So, I'm going to report this to the authorities. I don't know if anyone knows him. Let's see. Corpse was a kid, once called Micah Underwood. Definitely dead. Cause of death. Blackened shaped hand! Oh, you were murdered by the government! You were murdered by the government. I wonder if you have any connection to the last person. Oh, man, that hit me in the feels. Affiliations or livelihood are unclear. Checking your contacts. No signs of relatives or friends. Okay. I'm gonna hack the PDA. You know what? This is my personal PDA now. Micah, your PDA is my PDA. Because I'm gonna solve your murder at some point when I get to Venus in like a bajillion years from now. Okay, parts. Let's not lose track of why I'm here. I'm sure this is going to be worth returning to in the future, because this is like a fusion ship and probably has a lot of parts. Wow. Come on now. Thermostat, please. Please exist. Have mercy. There's a lot of stuff here. Like, piles of O2 cans. Some are quite full. If you have all these O2 cans, you know you need an aux meter. There's another heater. I didn't really need to buy one. Didn't know that it was... Oh, yeah, here's a... Well, I have a thermostat on the other ship, so I don't need one. That's the only thing it has. Looks like he has some pants to wear? Well, I'm not gonna wear a dead man's pants. Especially after I just committed to solving his murder. I want to walk a mile in his shoes, not in his pants. Ooh. Here's an N2 alarm. Gotta fix it, but it will... I'm sure there's parts for it. And that's half of what I needed. So uninstall. And pick up. No, put it in your backpack. This can go in the backpack. Alright, and this is an O2 alarm. Perfect! Got everything I need. Uninstall. Pick up. No, don't drag it, you dummy. Alright, so I have the N2, I have the O2. I do need some conduit. This is the remnants of a fusion reactor, which is relatively intact. This is definitely one of those situations where I should return here again. I'm not here for salvage at the moment. I'm here to fix up my junker. But there's lots of decent salvage here. And I'm sure there's even more than I've explored, because I haven't really explored it all. But what I'm going to do is uninstall some conduit so that I can hook up the sensors and the heater. And then... Actually, in the crate I have in the ship, I do have some conduit. Some functional conduit. Let me check how much I have so I don't have to rip copper wiring up like I'm some sort of addict. Where is my... Yeah, there it is. Crate has 5. Okay, that's probably enough. Here we go! Installing the antenna. But you know what? Forget that. Pick up the antenna. Actually, nah, I don't know if I can ferry with it. I think I can. We'll run an experiment. If I can't, oh well. So let's contact the ferry. Request in 8 minutes to be teleported over to the Medicant Trooper. And then I'll drive the Medicant Trooper back to K-Leg and sell it. What an epic journey this has been. So flipping a ship is usually a little bit easier to do when you're stockpiling the pieces needed to like make a nice ship. In this case, I didn't know that you guys... Oh no, I need the heater! No. Forget the ferry. Cancel. Alright, let's do this properly. There's no point in saying I did it without the heater. And for future reference, the foreign containment is a nice ship to return to. So I'm going to want to go back to the foreign containment at some point. Wow, I am surprised Megan is still on her feet at 0.8 G. I mean, that wouldn't be a lot for us Earthlings, but, like, she was born in space. She don't have the muscles and bone structure to withstand that all that well, but she is. So good on her, because I am going to keep going quick. To bring this up to 400. You know what? One thing that I could do to protect her is, have you lay down so you don't get whipped around. That will help. All right, this seems like free conduit that I can use for repairs. Seven minutes out. All right, let's just fast travel, more or less. Okay, here we go. Coming in for the parking. I slowed down too much. So now we're parking with my original ship. What's a little awkward about this is I can't really install the antenna with both ships airtight and connected because I have to get outside for the antenna. So the antenna will be installed once everything else is in terms of order of operation. But apart from that, this will be, I'll set up the O2 and N2 sensors and pressurize it. Nice. It'd be a pretty cool feature if you could, if it was easier, and it isn't, so it's not something I'm asking for unless it becomes a lot easier, to have like an armada or a crew. Because it'd be cool to like give her this ship and have her pay me dues or something, even if it was all simulated. So that way you could have like multiple ships running at once. Given the like memory usage of this game, maybe that's a bad idea. Because I think memory-wise, that would be rough. All right, so I want to drag the heater. So I have the heater, the antenna, and the two sensors. Oh, you know what? I need to put my suit on because it ain't pressurized over there yet. That's why I'm going to this whole rigmarole. So here's my other ship. I definitely want to take the dolly off of this one before I sell it, because that's my dolly. Heater here, maybe? Opposite the cooler? And if that's the case, let's drop this, move the O2 can, and just install it elsewhere. Anything installed in the ship, like these empty O2 cans, or partially full O2 cans, they add total value to the ship. Everything that is on the ship adds value to the ship. So it doesn't make sense to pull this off and to, you know, install it in my own ship or do something else with it, because it's increasing the total value here, which is kind of the point, unless I want to keep it. So dolly, pick up, drag back. This is the magical dolly, which doesn't have stuff on it. Oh, it does. It has a loose wall. Okay, let's bring the wall back then. And I'll install it here, just to get it out of the way. Okay. The O2 sensor, I'll put here. And it's going to be pissed because there's no O2. The N2 sensor, I'll put here. Both have power. The heater and the cooler don't have power yet, so let's install the power for that. Oh, I only have 3 of 4 thrust, but I'm not gonna fix that right now. Okay, heater has power. Cooler has power. I'll keep the rest of the conduit. I don't need to use it. Okay. How much oxygen is in this can? 68, 5, 42. Okay, so there's enough gas in here. So, this is the oxygen can? Or oxygen pump? Oxygen pump input is the aux alarm. Auto, and let's say slow. Regular pump. Or nitrogen pump. Nitrogen alarm. Auto and slow. Okay, we have all the oxygen in the environment that we need. The only thing we don't have is heat. So, and the cooler isn't set up either. So the heater input is the thermostat. Done on auto. And it will start. It's not quick to warm up, but it is warming already. And then we'll set up the cooler as well. So I guess, in a way, this is the tutorial about how to do atmospherics for your ship. Airtight cans with tanks that feed to pumps that are inside the inside. And then, yeah. And then you're kind of golden. I'm going to leave my helmet on for right now because it's still like -9C in here. It's survivable, but it would suck. And I am going to undock and start to fly back to K-Leg. Oh, undock, install the antenna, and then fly back to K-Leg. That's right. I can't forget about the antenna. Alright, so I just requested undocking. The antenna is up by the door. I just dropped it. So... oh no, it's in my hand. That's the pump. So let's stick the antenna right here. Come on. There we go. Yeah, baby. Alright, we are legal. Legally compliant ship now. Those alarms are going to be annoying, but I'll fix them. So now we point to K-Leg, and we burn to it. It's crazy that, like, in this amount of time, I've basically built another one of my ships. Like, it's almost a clone backup. My ship is nicer, but, like, not by... I mean, this ship is very nice. Like, if you sold this thing that I'm driving in right now to, like, a new shipwrecker, I wouldn't be screwing them. This is totally seaworthy and a very legitimate salvage ship. No problem. No real problems with it. Solid, repaired, nice. Alright. The O2 alarms are still sounding. Oh, is it leaky? Oh, you know what it is? The airlock is old school. I don't have a door on the airlock, so when I went outside, I vented everything. Big Happy Buddha, thank you for the resub. Don't lose the motherboards? Surely I wouldn't. We also have to report the death of that second government murder. Is there... I think... No, there's enough nitrogen, so maybe what I'll do... Pump. Don't be slow. Flood me, baby. Oh, yeah. Alright. Hey. Proof of atmospherics. Pop. I'm walking around and I'm comfy because it's Earth atmosphere and nice and warm. Cozy as hell. One thing I don't want though is... Oh, you know what this is? This is a reverse CO2 pump. I get it now. This is a can of CO2 and it's pulling CO2 out of the atmosphere that we breathe and putting into this can. So this is like a janky Atmos scrubber, or a CO2 scrubber. Got it. That's what that was doing. Because the one I had analyzed was broken, and I didn't know that it was like set up reversed or whatever. I never checked. So I was like, why would you be pumping carbon dioxide into your cabin? You wouldn't. That's dumb. You would be pulling it out. So, what did I buy this thing for? 100K? 104, I think? Before I get home, let's check the books. Oops, I'm going in the future. 105,616. So 105K. I did buy some parts for it. So like I bought the antenna. Well, I bought an antenna. I didn't install it here. And I bought the heater. So anything over 105 isn't net or gross profit. But we'll get an idea once I get home. Or once I get to K-Leg and sell this thing. You want me to save? Paranoid, but sure. The last autosave was like 12 minutes ago. Plus the transponder, which is another 23K. So let's say 30K on top of it. I spent out of pocket, thereabouts. Maybe a little bit more, but let's say 30K. So anything over 135 is sweat equity at that point. Now the thing is, if you get lucky with your salvage, this might be a waste of your time. Like, if the time spent getting this seaworthy could be at a, you know, a specialty cargo podded ship, obviously I'm not going to make more money this way. The reason to do this is you can invest more of your sweat equity and less chance searching salvage. So it's leaves far less chance, which, you know, might be nice if you're down on your luck, or if you've searched all of the local ships for salvage and you're just tired of exploring more. Because that's totally legit too. You're just like, you know what? I don't want to keep going out further and further and further to try to find salvage spots. Is there a police officer here? Because if there's not, I'm going to commit a crime. I would like to report a dead 18-year-old, please. That sounds weird to say it like that. We'll check the commercial district. I could also report it to Amelia. Maybe Amelia was bugging the bartender because he knows something about it. I don't think so, but hey, you never know. Reported death. She takes little interest in the death. Okay, so she doesn't care. I need to talk to a law enforcement. I'll do that before I check the price. I know. I'm so mean to you guys. Are you law? No, you're a criminal. You're the very opposite of law. Yo, where's the law, man? Do I need to commit a crime? Like, what's going on here? At least this tram is free. I'm gonna take the tram to the estates. Maybe there's law at the estates. What? It's 11 a.m. in game. Come on, yeah, you're not sleeping. Where the hell are they? Here he is. Henry Allison. Reported death. Takes little interest in an 18-year-old's death. Man, you guys suck. Alright, you know what? I've reported the death to law enforcement and to the station manager. I'm closing the investigation. Apparently, if they don't care, what else can I do? I can try to figure out why there's like black weird hand marks all over people, but like that's the best I can do. All right, let's go figure out the ship price. I should have you guys guess ahead of time. So first things first, let's go to the rating. So this is the rating for the ship I bought, the J1SE, the one I flipped. So it is a C1E medium with an open bridge. If I wanted to rate, yeah, I guess you have to be parked here. So shipbroker, sell. Yeah. Medicate trooper, bye-bye. Flipped. I made profit. Boy, I made profit. No mortgage on it. Pure profit. Now, I have over $500,000. My remaining mortgage, easily paid off. No problem. I owe half of what I currently have on my remaining mortgage. I owe $255. I have $585. Shit flipping, dude. Shit flipping. And you know, with that little swoosh layup is where I am going to end for this marathon. Thank you for watching Ostranauts, which originally streamed live as a marathon December 21st and December 22nd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind this streamed once as a marathon and this episode was cut from it, so feedback cannot be incorporated. And also, no spoilers please, so please keep them out of the comments. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, people that participated within the marathon, and also viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell. fellow Ostranauts.